We are very proud to say that. The Loveland Sculpture Invitational is the largest outdoor sculpture show in the United States. Loveland is known for sculpture. It's known for art and the artists that live here. We're very lucky to have the diversity in artists and mediums that we have here.
I like big, heavy things for some reason. I don't know why, but if I can't use a forklift to move it, then I don't call it art.
My pieces are absolutely one of a kind, and I couldn't make the same thing twice even if I tried, because they have a mind of their own.
I have a 600-pound piece that turns in the wind, which could get a little dangerous, so it has to be put in the right spot without kids to be hanging on it, because that's the first thing I'd want to do as a kid. But yeah, most of my things that can move.
And all of the different textures and colors and patterns have started to weave themselves together into a really coherent language, so that I'm able to speak a really coherent sense of beauty, of aesthetics, and of meaning. And a lot of my pieces really have a sense of presence to them. So it's just been a wonderful surprise, and I feel like I'm just getting started.
We have over 200 artists that are originally from Iceland, that come from New York, that come from California, Texas. We have them from everywhere, and even artists right here in Loveland.
Once in a while I take a perfectly good shovel because I needed something that size and ruin it. But most of it is found pieces or salvage pricing.
Stainless steel, bronze, and copper are my absolute favorite because they're so shiny, they're so reflective, and it's exciting to see what happens because most of my metals are recycled. They're scratched and they're gnarly, and I get to transform them. All that old gets to come into new, and I get to breathe new life into it. It's shiny, and a girl can never have enough sparkle.
I'm carving in cottonwood bark right now. And when I carve cottonwood bark, it's a soft enough wood that I can use just a pocket knife and an X-Acto knife with the number 11 blades, the only two tools I use when I carve cottonwood bark. It's fun to carve, it's easy, it's fast.
He started actually adding fabric onto his wooden sculptures. He said, well, what if I do the sculpture and then paint it into a painting? It then becomes something completely unique. It's neither one nor the other. And he intends for it to disappear into the painting.
We have had a large array of people come to Loveland just to see art and just to cast their pieces. There are multiple foundries here. There are multiple suppliers, which makes this place so special for artists. They can have all of their services and all of their processes right here in Loveland, and it has just produced a large community of people who really value art.
50% of the time I create it as I go. And oftentimes I'm wondering if I'm going to take it back and have to scrap it and start all over. But so far I've been able to make something out of everything.
Primarily, I'll be inspired by something, either nature or an expression that someone said, and I'll feel it in my body. I'll start with a general idea of what I want, and then my job is to get out of the way and allow the work to just come through. What end form product it has, it's magical, and it's exciting because I don't know. We'll see it when it finishes.
I'm continually surprised by what has been coming out of me. Honestly, 5 years ago when I started this, I was making big vases, big vessels. So they were functional work, because I was an engineer for 15 years, and that was kind of the safe zone. And I really didn't experience myself as an artist, truly, more as a craftsperson, And then really in the last few years, the art has just been getting more and more expressed and more rich and vibrant.
Every person who views a piece of art comes to the art with their own experiences in life, and a piece of art should evoke what the artist is intending, but there's also what they bring to it.
I have a lot of friends that say, I wish that I could be artistic. And I tell you, you don't have to be artistic, you just have to start. I would invite anybody to see that they may have an artistic talent that's unknown.
No matter who you are, you can find some art in yourself, and if you want to express that, then just jump.
Mm-hmm.